Hey everybody, it's me, Shalania. I'm sorry for not making a video last week. I had to wait on my AC adapter for my new laptop. So, yeah, I appreciate your patience and I thank you guys for watching already. If you could, please like, share, and subscribe. And now we're going to get into what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about today, I think, is something very important as far as the church and health. Um, where do I start? Where do I start? For a long time, um, the church has always depended on God, as it should, to keep our bodies healthy, to keep our minds healthy, to keep our spirits together, and to make us into who God really wants us to be. And that's a great thing. We have been taught that God can do anything. He can move any mountain. He can make ways. Whoo, excuse me, out of no way. He can do the impossible, and he can do all of these things. And he even says in his word in John, I believe it is, or in Jude, it says, "I wish above all things that you would prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers." And I think we really don't, as the church, we really don't know what that means. I don't think we know what that means. We just look at the prosperity part of it, then the material part. You're going to get a new house and car, money, all that jive, and all that stuff that comes with prosperity. But I don't think we really get what the second part is: prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. When we look at the state of the church today, um, it has made a lot of progress. It has moved to a state of where it is. People come to they come to church more. Well, as far as the spiritual thing, we're kind of in a shift right now. Especially with the pandemic going on and all of those things. And what this pandemic has taught me about the health of the church is that it's very simple. We need to take better care of our bodies. We need to take better care of our bodies. We need to really delve into why the church on a physical level is just so sick. Why is everybody not, well, I won't even say everybody, why are the majority of the members of our local churches are so sick sick? Why are the prayer lines so long? And there is a spiritual side of it where you're dealing with generational curses. You're dealing with people. No, the devil does have his part in it, because sometimes he will put things on you to try to destroy you, to try to take your life. But then there's a physical side. What are we eating on a regular basis? What are we doing on a regular basis to keep our bodies really healthy? When the pandemic happened, a lot of people in the church died. But see, the thing of it is, everybody didn't die from the coronavirus. As quiet as we like to keep it, everybody did not pass away from the coronavirus. Bishop had been having problems with his kidneys a long time. Pastor having issues with their legs a long time. And a lot of times they don't tell the congregants, they don't tell the masses of the people that they are over, that they're going through physical things. And so they keep it all in. And they don't tell nobody. And if they do tell people, it's just among a few trusted few. So we have to really look at how are we living our daily lives? What are we doing to keep our bodies in a place where when sickness, if sickness does come, we know that body is strong enough to combat it. If sickness does come, we know what to put in it to keep, to get it away from us, to keep it from us. What I'm learning as a CMA, and what I have been learning as the director over the auxiliary. Oh my God, can't talk today. At my own church, our health and wellness auxiliary, is that we have to watch what we eat. Please, y'all, when you go to the store, read the ingredients on the labels. If you cannot pronounce what they put in the fish, and you know that is, especially, like, y'all know what I'm talking about, when you go to the seafood aisle and there is a tray of fish and they got the label with the weight and the price and all that. And but see, they also supposed to have the ingredients. It's just supposed to say what is it, swat or tilapia. But see, if they got anything other than what is supposed to already be there, you might not want to eat it, especially when you're dealing with processed food. If you cannot pronounce anything in those ingredients, you don't need to eat it, because all of that stuff, it doesn't agree with everybody's body. It can cause it can cause physical maturity in kids earlier than they should. It can cause cancers. It can cause allergies, and a lot of people don't realize this. And that's why it's whenever you go to the grocery store, you have to really take your time. If you're not going in there to get something specific, just a quick one in and a quick one out. Whenever you go to do your big grocery hauls, go in and spend some time. Go in and spend some time, because you need to know what you're putting in your body. You need to know where certain things came from. That's why, even though, like I was talking about the seafood, they say it's wild caught or it's farm raised. Farm raised fish are fish that are put into these warehouses or like hot houses, and they're in these big, huge barrels that you can climb, that you have to use a small ladder to climb up to, and they allow the fish to live in these big, huge barrels, and they feed them these like little pellets of food, and they, of course, they mate, over time, because you know and they, as they feed them, they grow, and when they get to a certain weight, they harvest, ship them out to the different grocery stores. I've seen on Martin Marvels, even with your fresh meat, where they took a syringe. That's what it was. It was a syringe. They had the carcass of the cow hanging up, and they took a syringe that was full of this solution, and they stuck the syringe in the carcass, and the body blew up. What was in that syringe? What solution was in that syringe? I'm not sure. So that is why we really need to be careful about what we're eating, what we're doing, and if I'm getting into a mode of that, of where I'm not eating as much meat. I still eat meat every now and again, but I'm eating more vegetables. I'm not here to promote veganism or vegetarianism. I'm just want us to be healthy as the church. But we need to really watch even what they put in the vegetables, how what they do with them. Now there are certain companies that can actually be trusted with the food, but you have to have discernment as to know who can be trusted and who cannot. And you have to also, y'all, this is very important. You also have to drink water. Water is essential. Your body is made of 65% water. That's why you dehydrate if you haven't had any. The body needs it, and the body will like literally deteriorate from not having water. Your kidneys will literally shut down if you don't have any water in your system. It is not fun. UTIs are not fun. And for those of you that don't know what a UTI is a urinary tract infection. And if it gets too bad, if your UTI gets too bad, what's going to have to happen is you're going to have to go on actual medication and possibly even have surgery. And neither are fun. So please, y'all, I understand as a Christian, as a church member, God can do amazing things. He created the body. He knows how it functions. He knows what it does. He knows how it does it because he created it. And I understand the spiritual side of it, generational curses and Satan's attacks against the people of God. But then there's a side of us too, where we have to do our part. We have to do our part, y'all. We gotta eat right. We gotta drink our water. We gotta exercise. We gotta move our body. We gotta get enough sleep. We gotta watch what we're doing to ourselves. We gotta get enough rest. Some of us don't sleep enough. We don't get enough rest. We don't get enough rest. You can actually have a heart attack if you know that you can actually have a heart attack if you don't get enough sleep. Because those cells have to regenerate, and those cells regenerate when you're sleeping. So, what we as the church have to do, yes, God's a healer, God's a deliverer, but God wants us to do our part. He wants us to go to the doctor. If there's medication we have to take until our healing is manifested, then that's what we got to do. That's just what we got to do, because we're dying at alarming rates, y'all. We're dying. Like I said before, COVID did not get everybody. We can say what we want. We can say what we want. COVID did not get everybody. Heart disease got some people. Cancer got some people. Diabetes got some people. And then there's people dealing with rare illnesses, rare diseases. Come on. We got to do better, y'all. Yes, the spiritual side is always necessary, but the physical side is too. Take care of yourself. Self-care is important. It's not selfish. It's a necessity. Take care of you. Like I said, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next Saturday. Bye.